For centuries, the Amazon rainforest was believed to be one of the last truly untouched places on Earth, a vast wilderness stretching across millions of square kilometers. Most historians believed the dense jungle had prevented large civilizations from developing there. The soil seemed poor. The environment appeared too harsh, and evidence of major cities was almost non-existent. But what scientists recently discovered beneath the forest is forcing researchers to rethink everything they thought they knew about the Amazon. Using advanced laser technology, researchers uncovered traces of an ancient world hidden beneath the trees, a world of cities, roads, farms, and engineering projects that had remained invisible for centuries. And the scale of the discovery is astonishing. For much of modern history, the Amazon was viewed as a natural paradise, largely untouched by complex human societies. Researchers assumed that small tribes lived throughout the region, surviving by hunting, fishing, and gathering resources from the forest. While there was evidence of human activity, few believed that large populations could thrive in such an environment. The rainforest appeared too difficult. The soil seemed too poor for large-scale agriculture. And unlike Egypt, Mesopotamia, or the Maya world, there were no giant stone monuments standing above the landscape. As a result, many experts concluded that the Amazon had never supported major urban civilizations. But some archaeologists were not convinced. Over time, unusual earthworks, geometric shapes, and traces of ancient settlements began appearing in cleared areas of the forest. These discoveries hinted at something much larger, something hidden. The breakthrough came with a technology known as LiDAR. LiDAR works by firing millions of laser pulses toward the ground from aircraft. Most of those pulses bounce off vegetation, but some penetrate through gaps in the forest canopy and reach the surface below. By measuring those reflections, computers can create detailed maps of the landscape. And unlike traditional aerial photography, LiDAR can effectively remove the forest from the image. Suddenly, archaeologists could see what had been hidden for centuries. When researchers began scanning parts of the Amazon, the results were remarkable. Geometric structures appeared where no structures were supposed to exist. Straight roads extended across large distances. Raised platforms emerged from the digital maps, and evidence of organized settlements began appearing everywhere. The deeper scientists looked, the more they found. In several regions of the Amazon, LiDAR scans revealed interconnected settlements spread across vast areas. These were not isolated villages. They appeared to be part of larger networks connected by roads and engineered landscapes. Some settlements contained ceremonial centers. Others showed signs of agriculture and water management systems. Researchers discovered evidence of large populations living in places once thought incapable of supporting them. The findings suggested that ancient Amazonians actively shaped their environment. Rather than simply adapting to the forest, they transformed it. In some areas, scientists identified evidence of specially engineered soils known as terra preta. These fertile soils may have helped sustain agriculture for generations. The emerging picture was radically different from the traditional view of the Amazon. Instead of untouched wilderness, parts of the rainforest may have once been home to thriving human societies. One of the biggest questions remains unanswered. If these societies were so extensive, what happened to them? Several possibilities have been proposed. Environmental change may have played a role. Conflict could have contributed. But many researchers believe disease was likely a major factor. When Europeans arrived in the Americas, diseases such as smallpox spread rapidly through indigenous populations. Communities with no prior exposure often suffered catastrophic losses. Entire societies may have collapsed before outsiders ever documented their existence. As populations declined, forests slowly reclaimed roads, fields, and settlements. Over time, the jungle concealed nearly every trace of the ancient landscape. What once appeared to be untouched wilderness may actually be a forest growing over centuries of forgotten history. The discovery of lost Amazon cities is changing how scientists think about human civilization. It suggests that complex societies can emerge in environments once considered unsuitable. It challenges long-standing assumptions about population size, agriculture, and urban development in the Amazon. And perhaps most importantly, it reminds us how much remains unknown. The Amazon covers millions of square kilometers. Only a small fraction has been studied using modern scanning technology. Many researchers believe countless discoveries still remain hidden beneath the trees. Entire settlements may still be waiting to be found. Ancient roads may connect regions that have never been mapped, and some of the most important chapters of human history may still be buried beneath the forest canopy. For generations, the Amazon was viewed as one of the last untouched wildernesses on Earth. But modern technology is revealing a different story, a story of cities, roads, engineers, farmers, and civilizations that flourished long before the modern world knew they existed. The jungle kept their secrets for centuries. Now, laser by laser, those secrets are beginning to emerge, and what researchers discover next may completely transform our understanding of the ancient world.